Okay, so we are studying circles, which we know. And again, our goal is, again, just so we can write and discuss um, diameters, radius, chords, and how they form angles inside and outside of a circle. And then the standard, again, is just there for math teachers. Good morning. The standard is there for math teachers so that when we teach this topic, we all are in one accord. So, why is my slide not moving? Okay, sorry. All right, so just a review, right? So we said an arc is a part of a circle between 2 points. So we have an arc from F to A. We have another arc from A to B. We have an arc from F to E. Okay, so there are several as you move around the circle. And there are, the measure of a major arc and a minor arc should be the whole circle, because the minor arc is the smaller piece. That is the piece of the circle that is, and I should put greater than 0, but less than 180 degrees. Okay, because if it's 0, is it an angle? No. Okay, so, and let me change that now. So, A sorry. Okay, so a minor arc is greater than 0, has a measure greater than 0, but less than 180 degrees. And when you talk about it, you name it in two letters. Where does it start and where does it end? So our examples were from A to B. And again, my lines are a little wicked, but this green line should be on 40. So that's why the arc from A to B was 40. We just counted 10, 20, 30, 40. And then another arc that was pointed out was the arc from A to C. And remember, we walking outside the circle. We're not inside, we walking right on the edge. Okay, and again, it started at 0, it ended at 90. So that arc was has a measure of 90 degrees. Then we have a semicircle. A semicircle equals 180 degrees. So that's half of the circle. And it too, it is named in 3 letters. And that is because the letter in the middle tells direction. So the examples were the arc, it starts at E, it goes past A, and ends at C. So you know you are talking about the top portion of this circle. Or you could have started at E, going past D, and ended at C. And that means you will be talking about the bottom portion of the circle. And then you have a major arc. And a major arc has a measure greater than 180 degrees. And it is named in 3 letters for the same reason that a semicircle is named in 3 points. And that is because you want the reader to know what direction you are going. So because the minor arc was from A to B, we looked at the major arc that is related to that. Starting at A, we are going past C, oh, I'm sorry. Starting at A, going to the left, going past C, and ending at B. So we took all of this. We walked past all of that came around here, and we ended at the same place. So if the minor arc is 40 degrees, that's from A to B going to the right, then the major arc going from A to the left, passing C and ending at B would then be how much? Because remember, the two together should total 360. So if the minor arc is 40, now what's the measure of the major arc? Remember, together they total 360. What you got?
Where the major arc at?
It starts at A and it goes to the left. So it comes all the way around. It goes past C and it ends at B. And again, that line should be on 40. Good morning. Hi, you're just joining us. So we are just doing, hi, we're just doing a review of what we've talked about so far as we move forward. So the question on the floor is, if the minor arc goes from A to B, looking to the right, is 40 degrees, we are now discussing what is the measure of the major arc that starts at A, looking to the left, goes past C, and ends at B. So we are here. And I said, and remember, the two arcs together form the entire circle. So they should total 360. So what's the measure of the major arc? If the minor arc is 40 degrees. And I said the green line should be on 40. I was a little wicked with my placement. Nope, that's too far. Maybe that got it. Ah, I did better. Oh, but I moved the bottom. Well, the bottom should be at 220. I straighten out the top and I mess up the bottom. But yeah, you're going from A, look to your left, past C, and end at B. The smaller piece is 40. So what is the larger piece of the circle? How much does that measure?
140.
Remember, the whole thing is 360. The whole thing, not semicircle, the whole circle. So the whole circle is 360. You only know 40 degrees of it. What's the other piece? So that when we put them together, the 40 plus something should give us 360 degrees.
$320.
All day. So the major arc that matches our minor arc, or the first minor arc, is 320 degrees. Absolutely. So when we add them together, they total 360. Yep. So our little 40 right here, plus all the way around, all the way to here, our 320 makes our whole circle. So the second arc was the arc from A, looking to the right, going to C, and that is 90 degrees. So what is the measure of the major arc? Starting at A, looking to the left, going past D, and ending at C. What is the measure? And again, remember, major plus minor equals the whole circle. Our minor arc is 90. What's our
270?
270? Yes, ma'am. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, so 270. All right, cool. Yep, so that's how major arcs and minor arcs work together. So here, and again, since I missed you all, so now these are the 4 angles that you all talked about as a class. So if the angle is APB, oh, we just did that one. So what is the name of the minor arc and the name of the major arc? And because we just did it on the other page, I'm not even going to sweat you to do it again. So here, the minor arc will go from A to B, and the major arc, remember, has to be named in 3, and that would be, we'll do it the same way we did it before, A, D, B. Because again, the letter in the middle just tells you the direction. And not only that, we found that the measure of AB was 40 degrees. And we found the measure of the major arc to be 320 degrees. So if the angle goes from F to C to E, what's the minor arc? Again, where would, if this is the angle, starting here from F to C to E, if that were a slice of pizza and you slid it away from the rest of the pie, what piece of that edge, what arc would also go with you? From where does it start? Where does it end?
90? 90?
No, think about here. If this is the arc, right? The vertex is at 90, yes. But I want to know if we pull this piece of the pie, and I wish I could color this in. If we pulled all of this piece out in here, which edge of the circle would also be pulled away from the larger circle? Between, like, you see how when we said the angle was APB, we pulled out this edge between A and B? I'm asking the same question, but we just have a different angle. Here is the angle, and I'm asking which edge will be pulled out as the minor piece, the smaller piece, and what then will be left? I wish I could animate this. No? Nothing, y'all.
I'm wrong.
All right, wait a minute. So here's what I'm asking. If I could put, let me see, is there a marker on here that I can write? I don't think so. I'm trying to see. Oh, I know what I could do. How about this? What if I take these out? Okay. What if that's all we have? Okay, that's our angle that we're talking about. If we pull this piece out from F to E, this is our slice of pizza. We cut it real crazy, but that's okay. Okay, that's the slice of pizza we taking out. I am asking you, which portion of the circle will also be taken out? It's going to leave a space because I'm eating this piece. It's going to leave a space in the pizza. I'm asking you, what part of the crust is mine? If this out here is the crust, which portion of the crust am I taking out when I eat this piece of pizza? Between what letter and what letter?
Okay, so that's 60. So 60 divided by 360.
No. Don't count. Don't. First, just tell me the letters. What piece am I taking out? What's going with me? What portion of the circle?
The FCA.
Between F and E, exactly. Okay. So now, we got F and E, I'm there. So now, we can figure out the measure of F and E. Let's count. Start here, right? So, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We just want the measure of the arc. We don't want the measure of the angle. We just want the measure of the arc. Just this piece out here. All right, so now, if so now, if we take that piece, if we take this small piece, this 50-degree piece out of the circle, then what would be the major arc? What would be the piece that is left?
310.
Oh, yes, 310. And what arc measures 310? Where would we start? How would we name it? It does measure 310. Thank you for that. So where does it start? Tell me what it goes past. Remember, because you have to name an arc, a major arc. And
so the major arc would be from E
keep
to
going.
C.
Yep, and
C
where we
to
stop.
A.
We only need 3. Yep. So you could say ECF. Absolutely.
ECF.
Yes.
Oh.
Because that is an arc too. Wow, look at that. It's the angle and the arc. How deep is that? But you could have, like you said, you could have done EAF too. So you were right there too. But you just need one or the other, either A or C. Okay, because you just need the reader to understand what direction you are going in. So you said ECF. That's cool. ECF, and you said it's 310 degrees. All right, so now the next one was APC. So we just gonna draw a line. Ooh. Come on. Oh, here we go. Me and my crookeds. Wait a minute. I'm trying to straighten it out.
So that'd be 80.
Would it be 80? I'm trying to go to 0. What you think? Let me show you big. Okay. So now,
Because I counted it.
from 0 to here,
Or 90, because it's only
yes,
90.
yes, exactly. Yep. And what's the name of the arc? You counted from where to where? Where did you start and where did you end?
A to C.
Exactly. AC is the minor arc. And like you said, it's 90 degrees. So what's the major arc?
$270.
270 all day. And what you gonna call it? Where you gonna start, what we moving through, and where we gonna end? It's 270. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know what I just did. Oh my gosh. Undo what I did. Okay. All right. So you told me this is 270, which it is. And again, which direction you going? Going here. All right. So you went to the right for the minor arc. So let's go to the left for the major arc. Where you gonna start? And remember, name it in 3 so I know what direction you're looking. Well, Ty, you can jump in on the major arc.
AEC.
AEC, absolutely. Yep. And
So you have to add the 3. You have to add 3 letters, variables for the circle for major, so that nobody get confused by going like left or right.
right,
I mean, going left or
exactly.
right. All right, okay.
Yes. The E lets you know which direction you're going in. So you starting at A, you going past E, and you ending at C. Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
All right, and the last one, EPD. All right, so I'm gonna take these lines. I'm gonna just move that line down. So let me take this line out, and I'm gonna move this line down here, so we can form EP.
So would that be 6 because the E is on a number and also the D is on a number?
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm trying. Let me take that out. I just draw another line. That's easier for me. Okay, EP. D. Yep. And we are going to make it a little thicker. Stop, Daisy. Oh, Lord, that's crazy. Let's make it blue. All right, so there's the angle EPD. So what would be the minor arc? Stop, Daisy. They do not want to see you move. Really, Dave? So again, here's our angle EPD. Tell me the minor arc. And if you can give me its measure, that's all the better.
So would that be 6?
What you mean 6? You remember you
Would
count
that be, sorry. Would that be 60 because it's the D is also on a number and so is the E? Are we just counting the inner arc?
Yes,
Which
yes.
is okay, so that'll be full.
D and count
All
over.
right.
Yes.
Okay, so
Is
that'll
it
be
40?
6.
Yeah, 40? 10.
60,
Yeah.
I meant.
You ain't go far enough. Go over to the E. You stopped. Go over one more.
50.
50.
Yes, because it starts here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we know the minor arc is ET, and we know it is 50. Oh, I keep forgetting the degrees. Okay, all right, so now, Excuse me. All right, so if the minor arc is 50 degrees, what's the measure of the major arc?
310.
310 all day. What we gonna
DBS?
name it?
DBE?
D who? What's in the middle? What you say?
DBE?
DB, yes. All right, you said we're gonna use DBE, and Ty, you said it is 310 degrees. Yes. Yep. Okay, so again, you see that between 2 points, there are a major and a minor arc, and together they will total 360. Good money, y'all. All right, so the practice was going to be just that. Name an angle. Tell me its type. Is it a central angle? Is it an inscribed angle? Is it a semicircle? Oh, lost my train of thought. Is it a semicircle? And then let's determine its measure. And then the major arc and the minor arc. Okay, so we have about 4 minutes. So what you can do is, we will probably start here on Tuesday. This will be our warm-up for Tuesday because our class is coming to an end, unfortunately. This will be our warm-up for Tuesday, and then we will be moving on to tangents and secants. Those are lines outside of the circle because we've already been inside the circle.